For me, it was always about becoming the person people said I could never be, the one who does what others call impossible. At first, maybe it started with wanting to make my mother proud, wanting to make my grandmother proud. They always believed I could do more, be more, and somewhere along the way, that turned into something deeper. I didn't just want success, I wanted to become somebody, not famous, not rich, but someone who shows up first and leaves last. Because success doesn't come from talent alone, it comes from commitment. And more importantly, from staying committed when it gets hard. And it will get hard. There will be mornings you want to quit, moments when doubt whispers louder than belief. But the outcome of your life will be shaped by one thing: who you decide to become. There was a time when the safe path was right in front of me: a stable job, predictable income, security. To many people, that would have been enough. But something inside me said, that's not it. Not because it was wrong, but because it wasn't mine. There's nothing wrong with security, there's nothing wrong with a steady paycheck, but there is something wrong with choosing money over meaning. And I chose meaning, I chose passion. And that decision changed everything. When I was young, I heard a mentor say something that hit me like lightning. If you want life to change, you have to change. If you want life to get better, you have to get better. That's it. We spend so much time hoping the economy improves, hoping our boss notices us, hoping circumstances shift. But what if nothing outside changes? Then what? Here's the truth. When you change, everything changes. Not because the world shifts, but because you do. Most people go through life holding back. Be honest with yourself. Have you truly given everything you have? Or are there ideas you never acted on, risks you never took, dreams you quietly buried? We tell ourselves we want security, but what we really want is certainty. And growth never lives inside certainty. If you want to design your life intentionally, start with 3 questions. What do I really want? Why do I want it? Who must I become to achieve it? Clarity is power. If you say, I want more money, your brain doesn't know what to do with that. More than what? How much? By when? But if you say, I want to build a business that generates X income within 3 years while creating impact in this specific way, now your mind has a target. And once the target is clear, your focus sharpens. But clarity alone isn't enough. You need emotional fuel. Because there will be days when progress feels invisible. There will be days when pain feels louder than purpose. In those moments, psychology matters more than strategy. Success is 80% mindset, 20% mechanics. The how is important, but the why is what keeps you going when the how gets uncomfortable. And let me tell you something powerful. You don't need to change the marketplace. You don't need to change the economy. You don't need to change your country. You need to change your thinking, change your thoughts, and your life follows. Every result you have today started as a decision about what to believe, a decision about what to tolerate, a decision about what you deserve. Most people live on autopilot, triggered by circumstances, controlled by opinions, driven by fear. But the moment you take ownership, everything shifts. If you want to change your body, your business, your relationships, your career, you need 2 things: the right strategy and the right psychology. Some people know exactly what to do, they just don't do it. Why? Because change is hard. It's hard to take ownership. It's hard to admit, at some point I chose this. But here's a principle you should never forget. If you do what is easy, your life will be hard. If you do what is hard, your life will be easy. It's easy to complain, it's easy to blame, it's easy to avoid, but it's hard to grow, hard to discipline yourself, hard to face your fears. Choose your hard, because one leads to regret, the other leads to freedom. Surround yourself wisely. There are nourishing relationships, and there are draining ones. Some people elevate you, others exhaust you. Success leaves clues. Find those who are already where you want to be. Study them, model them. Preparation matters. It's better to be ready and waiting for opportunity than to have opportunity arrive and you're unprepared. There will be moments you want to quit, moments when disappointment feels unbearable. That voice will say, go back, this isn't worth it. But remember this: nothing can resist a human will that stakes its existence on its purpose. When your commitment becomes non negotiable, the world adjusts. It doesn't matter if you're 18 or 60 or anywhere in between, as long as you're breathing, you still has.